Look. Oh, I keep forgetting my stupid. Oh, I gotta turn off audio. Alright. I love when I love when my stupid frickin' what's it called? Hard drive, an external hard drive causes OBS to stutter, and then that scares me into thinking it's gonna crash. Lovely, because it has crashed on stream before, and I really hope it doesn't do that again. Anyway, that's like the worst font I've ever seen. Is that like impact font? That is like basic font. You can't get a font more basic than that. Bro, graphic design is my passion. What an exciting way to start this game. Reminder to safely fasten the wrist strap. Yeah, we're getting that one. I mean, every single big game ever gives you that warning, but it's especially applying here because this was a launch title and a licensed slot game. You know what that means, right? Oh, hold on. Do I actually have save data? I might have save data. I don't remember. Okay, no, I do not have save data. New game. Diesel Dreaming. Yeah, this entire game is revolved around dreams. It's kind of an excuse to do whack shit. Might need to turn the game audio down a little bit. There we go, that's a lot more passable. The Wii menu music isn't that loud, so I thought I had to turn the game audio, like video capture audio up. I didn't. But yeah, let's watch this game. Actually, can you skip the cutscenes? Yes! I don't care about the game's epic, multi-layered plot. Ooh, that's a nasty ass Spongebob if I've ever seen one. I kind of fuck with it. It's like, I think one of the only levels that actually tries a different art style, the rest of the game is normal spot. Okay, so despite being an unshot game, the first segment you're thrown into is a race with only tilt controls. My nunchuck is plugged in right here, but I have to use tilt controls. In fact, if I plug the nunchuck out... Oh, I can just play with the nunchuck plugged out. Okay, let me just set this on the table. Yeah, despite requiring the nunchuck for most levels, this game opens with a segment that doesn't require it, and it's just tilt control racing. Sure. I've always liked his little animation between. It's like they exaggerate the cartoony. You know how modern Spongebob has all like the wacky faces and exaggerates the movements of all the characters and shit. This game did that before it was cool. I mean, sometimes most of the animation is actually pretty stiff, but sometimes it gets creative like this, and I really like it. It's not really overused like it is in modern Spongebob. So it actually comes off as a neat use of like 3D models. I thought I like motion control jumped there. Can you jump? Can you jump? I don't think you can manually jump. I mean, presentation-wise, this game's already hitting it off the grid. If that's the saying to use here. So all this crazy shit going on, SpongeBob has some nice animations to him. He's visually updated to match the world. This opening like 5 minutes actually isn't that bad. Like, it actually tricks you into thinking you're gonna play a somewhat decent game. Like, okay, this game ain't on the level of, like, Cars the game. This ain't like a abysmally dog shit dumpster fire, but once he turns to normal Bob, you kind of get a taste of what this is gonna be like. Yeah, those first like 3 minutes were pretty fun, but oh boy.
Well, Dale, looks like the new
Licensed to Jive. I like the puns on the loading screen.
Is this thing on? Hello? Thanks for the feedback, Dale.
Yeah, now you need the nunchuck. Launch title. They had no idea how to use this thing. Okay, yeah, this is where you get stiff animation. It's just like the same. I'm pretty sure that's actually a reused animation from like Battlefield Bikini Bottom, that idol. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that's a reused one, even though this is the different developer.
Why? Why? Oh, cruel, see how you taught this little yellow sponge.
What season was airing when this came out? I actually don't know exactly when each season was airing. I think it was season 4, but season 5 might have started by this point. It was late 2006.
Now that you're on foot, come over here and I can tell you a few more things.
What era of Bob did this release in? So we get a marking of the quality of story we're gonna have here.
I bet these are valuable. I'm gonna collect as many as I can.
A lot of cutscenes. This one you can't skip because it's like in engine or whatever during gameplay. A lot of cutscenes at the beginning. One of those games. All right, here comes. So before we get to that, let me tell you a little story. So I first played this game when I was about 11. I don't remember if I got it for like Christmas or my birthday or something, but when I was like 11, 12, I had a big phase where I was really into SpongeBob games. Not the show. I had... Okay, yes, that is a reuse animation from that. Yeah, I know that's a reuse animation from Battle because I was really into the games, not the show. I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons on Amazon Prime, and that was enough for me. But the games was what I was into because I'm a gamer. I didn't really grow up with Nickelodeon, so I'm a gamer who didn't grow up with Nickelodeon, so I was really into the games. And I heard that this game was a launch title for the Wii, and my 11-year-old self just thought that was really cool. Because, like, you know, when do you see license flop as a launch title? Actually, the Wii had a lot of those. But I didn't really know that at the time. I mean, when you see Spongebob as a launch title, that's a big deal. In fact, I'm pretty sure this game was at E3. So, you know, I thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted to pick up the game for the Wii to honor that little factoid. Little did I know that picking this game for the Wii would be the worst mistake ever, because hold the Wii remote vertically and move it around in the air to make the winch go. Alright, let's try it. Come on. I'm doing it. I'm doing the motion. You see how I did it kind of good there? That ain't how I did it my first time playing the game. My first time playing the game, I distinctly remember being set at the living room TV with like my nan or my auntie or whatever in like the other end of the room, watching as I desperately tried all sorts of Wiimote shaking configurations, like trying to get this damn thing to lift the door, and it never happened. I was sat there for probably a good 15-30 minutes just going, and nothing happened, no matter how hard I tried. I'm not sure if I just didn't understand the motion I had to do, or didn't understand how fast I had to do it, or maybe my Wiimote was broken. I don't know what it was, but I just could not get that door to lift, and I gave up on the game right then and there for like years. And then when I got a new Wiimote, the Wii Motion Plus inside, I came back to this game thinking it was the Wiimote, and I'm not sure if it was, but when I got the new Wiimote, see, it works much better now. So, to this day, I'm not sure what went wrong, but something went wrong. But, like, honestly, once you get past that motion control hurdle, this game isn't that remarkable beyond that. Like, okay, control's fine. But, you know, the level design is very linear. And again, there's a lot of watched thing happen, and then the game tells you something it already told you. Like it did just that. I already know. You already told me how to double jump, game. Outside the janky motion controls, there's not much interesting going on here.
Great work, SpongeBob.
Was I spinning it like clockwise? Was it not working because I was doing that? I think it wasn't working. No. Oh, I think it's the speed you spin it. I think if you like spin it too fast or like not straight enough, then it doesn't like recognize it. Yeah, that might have been the problem the whole time. Well, of course, I was like 11. I didn't understand that. This game is for kids. They're not going to understand what they're doing wrong. But, you know, launch title, rush development, license swap. I can't be too mad. Well, I could just imagine some other kids probably gave up on this game. Like, at the first level.
You'll need to put those pants of yours to work if you want to push that button.
You ought to spin it very intentionally, and then it might pick it up. Launch type moment. License swap moment. A flick to slam? Oh yeah. Oh, we love integrating those motion controls. You know what I'm like. You just know what I like, SpongeBob. You know I love those motion controls. To keep fucking using this gimmick, were they that proud? Okay, we finally reached Miss Puff. And then that's the end of this segment, and then I think we do more driving and do another one. So that's the plot of this level. Is we're like driving and then we lose something. I'm gonna find it back. I just turned my TV up like a couple of steps just so I know what's going on in this game. I mean, the lore shouldn't be that deep. It's Spob. Is he doing that dance? Bobby Boy is weird in this. You know, I can't really bring myself. Wait, nunchuck? Oh, nunchuck. I can't really bring myself to hate this game because, like, as boring as it gets sometimes, it's kind of like rote as it is, as you know, early Wii as it is. I can't bring myself to hate it. Because it does have nice presentation. Like, look at this fucking Patrick. that model is like clipping into itself. It's warped. That shit would give kids nightmares. But that's cool. It's like doing something original with the property. I mean, okay, it's a rip of the Ret Think art style. But you know what I mean. And actually, this art style with SpongeBob has kind of become a meme recently. Every time I see it posted, I just think it's from this game. Alright, time to plug out the nunchuck again. Yeah, this game's not very special at all. Excuse the pun, but it's a little bit sleep-inducing. But, you know, it's not as sleep-inducing as the last fucking game we streamed. Piston Patrick. So, this isn't a race, this is like... You just gotta chase him. No, I don't think you gotta chase him, you just gotta... it's another one of these. You just gotta reach a checkpoint before the time ends. That's what all these are. It's not actually a race. You don't have to chase or damage him or anything. You just gotta reach checkpoints. He's just there to be a nuisance.
I remember back when this was all
Kinda lame.
bubbles, baby.
The game does dip in quality after like the first 3 minutes. But I mean, it's
Sure looks different these days.
fine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Here I go! Whoa, whoa!
And this game does have nice variety. I mean, after this level, we'll get another platforming one, but then after that, we'll get like a we'll get like a 2D level with Plankton. Yeah, you can play as Plankton in this. For 2006, that's pretty dope. I mean, the last game you could play as Plankton was Lights Camera Pants, which was only a year before this actually. But that's a party game, so that doesn't count. Like a platformer kind of main, I guess, SpongeBob game where you can play as Plankton. I mean, that's pretty cool. And yeah, he gets his own like 2D chase levels. Crash Bandicoot style, although not as bullshit as the Crash Bandicoot levels. There's also like, you know, there's also like rock. There's like astro blasting level later in the game. There's like a rocket flying level of Patrick later in the game. There's the front of the box advertises what's actually one of the last levels is where you move around as a giant plankton. This game has some creative ideas.
All this racing going on.
I can appreciate what it's going for. It's not all the way there. This isn't the greatest game of all time. Don't misunderstand me. Just because this game has charm and vibes doesn't mean it's like peak cinema or anything. This is still licensed slop at the end of the day. This is still a SpongeBob game shat out for commercial profit and at the launch of a new hype system for more commercial profit. At the end of the day,
You know, I've never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
but I don't hate it. And that is the best these games can get, really. I don't hate it. That's the end of that. Yeah, and then we get Plankton. So like the plot is that SpongeBob, Patrick, and Plankton just have intersecting dreams. It's like not really anything that like is that important to. It's not really anything that's like. What am I trying to say?
The rules? There aren't any rules, Rick. Reminds me of my first marriage, Dale.
Connect the nunchuck. Alright. Try to connect the nunchuck. It's not really important why SpongeBob, Patrick, and Plankton specifically are having intersecting dreams. They just are, and it's an excuse for gameplay. It's an excuse for levels. Excuse plot.
Let's see if I can't
It's
find
an excuse for
some
gameplay and level variety.
These guys aren't just gonna let me come and rummage around, so I better brush up on my skills.
I mean, yeah, it's a licensed game based on a comedy show. Like, why not do whatever you want with it? I don't get why the bash is activated by shaking the nunchuck, and then it doesn't even work half the time. I'm shaking the nunchuck. Chat, I was shaking the nunchuck for a good 3 seconds, and it was doing nothing. I was convinced for a second I had to relearn the ability somehow. Alright, here we go. Here's probably the worst part of the game, actually. The platforming's okay. The quote-unquote puzzles are serviceable, but the combat... Oh, this is one of those games where they wanted to have combat, but like they didn't really know how to execute it, so... here it is. Enemies come out and you just kind of mash one button. And hope you don't die. It's that.
Uh-oh, more unfriendly creatures, fool.
And then there's multiple waves of enemies because it has to be long. I guess.
skills.
Yeah, dual combat system that they drag out for way longer than they need to, but that's really my only biggest complaint with this. And it is really like something you should probably have expected with a game like this. Like, of course, they're gonna shoehorn some like undercooked system in there just because they felt they needed to, because that's what a video game plays like.
Uh-oh. More
Like these SpongeBob Nickelodeon, these like SpongeBob games look clearly very biased on those platformers.
Turn it as fast as you can, boy. Work those crazy arms.
It just includes everything you'd expect in a by the numbers platformer and not really doing anything spectacular with it. Dime a dozen, there's a million games like this that do it far better. But, I mean, you're not playing SpongeBob expecting it to be the greatest thing of all time, I mean, unless you're 11. So... I remember there was a time in, like, the 2010s where people would guess that Battle for Bikini Bottom was, like, literally the greatest piece of fiction ever. That's not even an exaggeration, they'd, like, call it one of the greatest games ever made.
Don't forget,
And, like,
you can stun him with your
I mean, it has a certain level of quality that other licensed games lack. Like, compared to this, it's, you know, it's not as repetitive. The mechanics are slightly better thought out. The level design is far better thought out. Like, you know, it has like a level of polish to it, but that doesn't mean it's like some masterpiece, you know. It's just a really good game compared to this. 69. And like this isn't even bad. Okay, this guy requires the freaking bash move and I can't perform it. I hate the nunchuck, dude. It's so like, it's not sensitive. No, it is sensitive or something. I don't know. It just doesn't register. What? I'm trying to get it to register. That's just me trying my best to get it to register. I'm doing it correctly, right? Wank it off. I really wish I had webcam right now so you could see me trying to do this. I have to hold it with the Wiimote in one hand to have enough force. You gotta have a lot of force. You have to swing it so much force, I'm scared I'm gonna like slam my hand into something. I don't remember being this finicky. See, I just smacked the nunchuck like fucking chin. I only have one piece of health. There we go. There we go. That guy's gonna be a fucking nuisance to deal with. Yep, here he is.
stun him with your
Again,
dash attack.
2 of them. Oh, dude, my left arm is gonna be so fucking tired after this game. 'Cause I'm probably gonna expect you to do this move a lot. If we're getting a lot of these enemies. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back Bikini Bottom is like, you know, it's better than this, but it's nothing crazy. Like, I play that game and it's just like, yeah, it's fun. But it's nothing more than that, really. It's only really peak cinema if you're like a kid or, I don't know, you just haven't been exposed to much of the genre or many video games in general. Or like you were only exposed to slop. I mean, I don't want to shit on anyone's childhood. I was the kid who liked Cartoon Network racing on the DS. Now that game, that game. If you want to talk insomnia cures, that fucking game. But like, so I don't want to insult anyone's childhood. But come on, it's not similar. It's not similar. But it is better than this. But this isn't that bad. This is like C tier. This is like passable. Except for the fact that he doesn't fucking do the move. It's really fun. And I guess I should acknowledge this now. Yes, I know this game has versions on other platforms that don't have motion. But I only have the Wii version. This is, yeah, surprisingly, this isn't a game I was obsessed with enough to get on multiple platforms, so I've only ever played the Wii version. I think I did play the GBA version for like 5 minutes on a browser emulator once.
Say hello to my hot rod, miscellaneous.
But other than that, I've only experienced this. I've wanted to experience the GBA version for years, because I actually heard it was pretty good. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's not that good, but you know what I mean, like, better than this. And the music in it is really good as well. Like, actually, I've listened to the soundtrack for that game, it's peak. GBA and, like, DS MIDI crust is my shit. I grew up with the DS and its MIDI crust. Whenever I hear DS composed music, I'm just ascended. It's like my bias, my musical bias. These not more enemies. Fuck. This level's going on for a long time. I'm not sure if that's just level's long because this shit refuses to work. Yeah, I'm putting up with this. I mean, it's still playable. It's not like it doesn't work to the point it's unplayable. You just gotta be real intentional with how you shake it and hope for the best. It's not god awful, it's just hard to work with. But I mean, it did bar me from progress as a kid. I've just kind of been repeating the same few things over and over this stream so far. But there's just not much to talk about. That's pretty satisfying, just wipes them out in one go. I expected that guy to, like, the shielded guy to, like, take multiple hits. I remember these enemies taking, like, multiple hits, but they only take one once you, like, deflect their shields. But I remember them taking more hits. Maybe again, that's just an expectation with shitty games like this. Or like an enemy that should only take 1 or 2 hits takes multiple, because fuck you. Oh wait, no, I think it's more so just there's multiple waves of enemies in each thing, so it feels like one enemy that takes multiple hits. And it's the same enemies copy and pasted. Again, combat is not this game's strong suit at all.
My goodness, you're becoming one of my best pupils.
I really am giving this game a pass because of what it is. And like, maybe I should be expecting a little more. But I want to keep my expectations realistic. And after slogging through Cars the video game, like, man, I'd take anything. Anything feels better than me after that. Dumpster fire. Slog.
Not going to move until somebody moves that moving block. Must I do everything myself?
Yeah, now they're making you do both the motion controls. Oh, so innovative. My left arm's already tired. And I don't mind motion controls. They tire the fuck out of my arms, but I don't mind them. When they work. When they work, they can actually be a pretty fun, like, additive to a game's controls. When they work and they're implemented well, and they don't tear the fuck out of my arms. It's a real case-by-case basis motion controls. And this game is almost good, but you know, it gets a little too heavy with them. a little too happy with them, and they don't work very well. But I tolerate it still.
I certainly couldn't, Rick. It's a classic lineup for a race.
Why is it Plankton like redesigned to fit this outside? Why is it only SpongeBob and Patrick? Like his car has a unique portrayal of him, but not his model. He's riding himself. Yeah, now we have mines in the course, so it's just obstacles to avoid, really. This is the exact same as the fucking Patrick one. There's no gameplay variety within levels, only between. Okay, they didn't hurt me. I thought those would hurt me. Are they not obstacles? Is that the point? Is this just a free race again? Why did the boosters randomly jump you? I don't get that. Is that a glitch or is that like intentional? Oh, there we go. Now it hurts me. Alright. Just has wonky collision, I guess. Bro got the janky hitbox. Oh, speaking of janky hitbox, I slammed into nothing. Real extended hitbox of that. These cutting segments really are the most fun part so far. Not to say the platforming segments are bad. They're just very block standard. I wonder if this game has any skips, because, you know, Battlefield King Bottom and the movie game have a lot of skips, a lot of glitches. They're not really recognized as broken games, but looking even a little deeper into them, they're pretty busted. I wonder if this game's like that. Too late to look that up now, but I mean, next time you play this, I'll look that up. Just to get some of these over with faster, maybe, if they're easy to perform glitches. Because I remember a lot of times with games I wanted to just get over with quickly. Like a segment in the game I wanted to get over with quickly. I tried like to glitch past it and it would turn out to be pretty tricky. 6-7! 6-7! And I'd spend more time doing the glitch and it probably would have taken me to just do the segment intendedly. I like that this track kind of changes on the second lap, it doesn't change on the third lap? Is that the exact same track over and over, by the way, or is it like different tracks? I've never been able to tell. Maybe it's like one large map and it's just different. I think it's one large map and it's different. Yeah, it's one large map and it's like different routes. Alright. Pulling that shit again, are we? But that's fine for like just a short minigame segment. Such an extended hitbox, what's up with that? Did you not test that shit? Okay, now Gary's the one behind this. This game loads and saves pretty quickly. Maybe it's just the Wii version. It's probably still on the PSP version or something. Why did that render Spongebob that actually kind of like jump scare me? Big ass eyes. Time for the... what is this, third platforming segment, I think? Yeah.
All you need to do to beat Gary.
I think this is the longest one!
I'm sure
This level's like an hour long. Yeah, this game only has like 9 levels, but they're all like 20 minutes to an hour. It's one of those games.
Okay, SpongeBob. I know I'm going to regret saying this, but
So actually I should
you've
check
also
what
got the
time it
ability
is.
to
It's
swing
5:49. Yeah, we'll be able to make good progress.
You'll be able to cross
I think we'll at least get to the end of the second level. They were really proud of this wench system, weren't they?
You're becoming one of my best pupils.
They were really fucking proud of it. Either that or they couldn't come up with any other way to pad the levels out other than combat and wenches. Because without those, these levels would be like way shorter. They might actually be a little fun. We got grappling in this, because of course we have grappling in this. We gotta check out all the boxes of like the bog standard 3D platform for kids at the time.
Get your car fitted out.
We got shitty combat, shitty grappling,
Boosts around the track.
forced motion. Locked in a room with shitty combat. Slight puzzles. It's got it all. Oh, I skipped one of the hooks there. I'm a speedrunner now.
Can't we be pals?
Circumvented the game slightly.
Get off of me!
Fucking motion controls. Oh! I like have to charge that up and like really shake it to make it fucking do it. I love how he stops right before getting to the enemy. Because, like, he's not doing it the same length every time. It's not actually a button. I think it's a held move. I think it's a fucking held move from the other versions that they've just mapped to shaking so you can't hold it down unless you constantly shake. And give yourself repetitive strain injury. I keep referring to that every time I have to use motion controls because I actually got that once playing Rayman Raving Rabbids. And I will never live that down.
My goodness, you're becoming
Wii
one of
game
my best
physically hurt me. There's the next part.
Prepare to give up your Speed King crown! Oh, one of
There
these
we go.
are very important.
Fuck, of course, the last one, and I have to make the climb all over again. I especially shouldn't be surprised at this game's quality, because you know what else the developer of this worked on? Pac-Man World 3. That is a game I got for Christmas as a kid, and I've never liked it. I have never brought myself to like that game. It is so bad in so many ways. I gotta stream it one day. Like, actually try to. I've never gotten close to beating that game before because it's so
You're becoming one of
horrible.
my best pupils.
I can't even like put into words how abysmal that game is. This is at least better than that dog shit. Like, I've at least beaten this before.
Pants working, Spongebob. Bounce the button.
Plus, as soon as I bring the bridge up, the enemy's coming out. Voice crack at 19. Let's go! You can't move the camera on the D-pad? Come on, they never thought of that? There's another part that looks identical to the one we got, so like, what, does this car have 2 boosters? I don't see any boosters on the car, actually, I think there were. For once the game's giving us optional enemies though. That's pretty nice. Unless they are mandatory and like... No, they're not. They're not mandatory! Guys, the game gave me a swarm of enemies and I didn't actually have to fight them to progress. Could you imagine? I just had to press a few switches. Could you imagine? That's crazy. They didn't force me to use the underbaked combat system.
Block me off, huh? But no one can stop Speed King Squarepants.
Oh yeah, this is what I remember from this level. You gotta use a lot more of the nunchuck. Alright, let's go. Whip out that nunchuck. That's what the game's saying for whip out that nunchuck. When in doubt, pinky out. But my pinkies are wrapped around the controls. Oh! I just like forgot what depth perception was for a second there. But, like, this is exposing that the platforming controls feel pretty solid in this. I wish there was more extra platforming. This is pretty solid. It's like the second real platforming segment in the game or something, so they still have to make it easy. Alright, here we go. Whip it out! Like, I'm not trying to be funny, it's genuinely like I'm whacking off my nunchuck just to get this to work once!
Call me Spongebob Spare Parts.
Was this tested? Did they play test this? Oh, I see, there's no need for camera controls, it kind of automates. See, it's that gimmick from the first segment, but now you have to do it more. Wow. Innovative level design.
Mechanic.
It's like it's not even a puzzle, you just have to keep doing this and it will go to where it needs to go automatically. This isn't like a mash waggle, it's supposed to be like one flick. Come on. Maybe it works better if I flick it up. No, it just doesn't work. I like his eyes pop out.
Slide part A into slot K.
Kinda sucks. If this game was well polished, it would have been like pretty good. It would have been like on the level of Battle for Bikini Bottom
My best pupils.
in the movie game. But as it is, it's like it's trying to be that, I guess. If you look at it from a Sponge game fan perspective, it's trying to be that. If you look at it from like a normal perspective, it's just a, you know, 6 out of 10 slop. So I'm gonna shut the kids up. Okay, I think this is like one of the last segments. One of the last segments, because I think there's a combat thing after this. And then the level ends.
The biggest and most shiny thing I have ever seen.
Use the dash attack to push that spark block into its slot, and you'll find what it is you seek.
By the way, this game's 4x3 on the Wii U. Yeah, one of those. I think all early Wii times were 4x3 on the Wii U. I think it's just naturally 4x3. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe there's one that isn't. Like 2006, 2007. Does anyone else feel like the Wii feels more natural to have launched in 2007? Is that just me? Maybe I just associate the 7th gen more with the late 2000s. 2005-6 feels early for the 7th gen. Maybe that's just me.
A perfect fit.
Where is it now? I gotta follow the yellow paint. Look, guys, they left yellow paint, so I know where to go. Is that joke even funny still? I'm literally bouncing in my fucking seat trying to get this nunchuck to register. It's so fun. I'm having a blast right now.
Just call me SpongeBob
What are we even doing? What does this do? This isn't even a puzzle. It's just follow the path. Like, you'd think it's at least be a puzzle where like you gotta move one out of the way of the other. No. They didn't even make something creative out of it. It's just walk up to the thing and do the action. I know this is level 1, but you could come up with something a little more creative.
Slide hard A.
Alright, I think that's all of them. We've been live for 47 minutes. Yeah, this is a long level. One more button. What did that do? Oh, I see. Oh, hey, there's concentrate. That's like interesting. It's like grounding this in some sort of place in Bikini Bottom. Okay, what am I meant to do here? Hold on, this is actually a puzzle. Alright, what am I meant to do here? Line it up. Am I meant to line it up? With the arrows? There's 2 arrows. Which one am I meant to line it up with? It's kinda hard to line it up when it's motion controls. I'll line it up with that one. Is it to like open the doors? Open this door. No. What am I meant to do here? I've actually forgotten what I'm meant to do here. My mic is picking up like my breaths and my lip smacking. Why is it doing that? I don't want it to do that. Shiki, maybe you should invest in an actual, like, mic and not just use a laptop. Well, that was a high jump there. Momentum jump. Oh, okay, you meant to blast the wall away. Ah, okay, I see.
Wasn't me.
Oh, I see what we were doing. We were powering that thing and then blasting the wall away. I thought we were trying to make it like explode to like form a path for us or something. Like we could drop down where it exploded. Alright, so what's the point of going on here? I already collected the thing. Can I just be done with the level? Nope, we gotta play this. Unless this is optional. I'm gonna go back and see if it is. No, I don't want to power the tower. Fuck you, game. Fine, I'll power the towers. I'll power your towers. Just like you ask. Getting a lot of mileage out of those motion gimmicks and clipping partly into the thing there. Maybe this works like a better nunchuck, but it's just not reliable. Yeah, okay, you power the tower and then you're meant to go back up, I think. Get rid of all the bad guys. Like, we haven't been doing that 10 times already.
Look over there! Crap. Well, it was worth a try. Get off of me!
Can this fucking nunchuck register? I'm getting so, like, actually sick of this. Register! There we go. I really hope the later levels, like, don't force you to use the bash move as much. I don't remember if they do. Why of all things would you map it to a nunchuck shake? Map it to the D-pad or something else. You don't use a D-pad for anything in this game. Map it to that. For a move you use so often. You don't know what the flashing icon is, by the way? It's like, that's the collectible of this game, like gummy things. They don't do anything outside of let you play as Patrick or Plankton the final boss. That's all they do. So it's just if you want a different ending. But I'm okay with getting the default ending here. Is that claw meant to be like Mr. Krabs' claw? Mash the C button because it's really, really basic automated swinging. Almost like this is a game for babies. Okay, that was kind of cool. Little trash compactor. That was kind of badass. Finally, we're out. Oh, what is this? What is this? What's going on? That's why we need to go through that. This is big arena. It's right fucking there, but it's gonna lift up anyway, and now we have to fight goons. Because we haven't... Fuck. No. Please still be streaming, please still be streaming, please still be streaming, please still be streaming, please still be streaming. I think it's still streaming, that's fine. I think it's still streaming. 53 minutes. It's 6:09. Oh, can I just stand in one's butt? Oh no. Bro, I'm like popping off when this shit actually works. That's sad.
Hey guys! Not looking for a friend right now, huh?
I love how your health resets every time you get to a new segment. Oh, dude, I fucking parried that guy. You see that? Can't get out of the fucking range of it. Yo, camera, do you mind focusing on the enemy? Instead of letting me do this blind when I have 1 health? Oh my god, this is bad. I have to use shitty motion controls. I can't see where the enemy is, so if he's about to attack, I can't get out of range. There we go. One of them done. Can I sneak in another one? Yes! Barely. Barely. And we still have more. Fuck off. I like you just stand still and get them. Urgh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, no, 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 no. Please, 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 please. Yes. This shit works so little that I'm literally popping off when it actually works and I don't die. What's the point of getting these Z tokens, by the way? They let you access bonuses in the shop, which is like a separate menu and it's just for bonuses, like cheat codes or whatever. Yep, that's it. There's no point to collectibles in this game. Do you wish to save your game? So wait, what was that other path for? I thought you'd like go down that other path that we didn't explode. Like there was 2 walls there and we didn't explode the other one. So like, what was that for? I guess I'll never know. Maybe it was for one of the gummies. I probably one of the gummies or something. I mean, it's probably good they didn't extend the level even more. By the end of that third one, I was definitely kind of getting sick of all the combat. Plus, you know, it was really fun not having to fucking work. Guys, it was just tested. Why do I have, like, 5 tires? What I do with those? Is that my health? I don't remember what the tires are for. Is that my health or is that like a special ability? Is it my health? Do I have a health bar now? Or is it like how many times I have to hit Gary? Is this actually a boss fight? Is it fuel? I have no idea what it is, and I'm not sure if it was in the other ones I didn't notice, or it's new to this. Okay, it's not my health. Why do I have 5 tires? What does that UI element mean? Has that been there before, or is that just cropped up now? Because I think this is the last racing segment. What does it mean? I'm gonna spend this whole level wondering what it means. Is that how fast I'm going? Is the amount of lives I have? If I fail, I have 5 lives to retry. And then game over, and then I have to do the whole hour-long level again, all the segments. That. Is it my boost? How do I boost? Controller help. Tilt the Wii remote. Is that it? What is this? Oh, it is my boost. Well, I figured it out. Or use up Wii boost because you're in the last lap. Oh, you boost for a long time. Holy shit. Yo, speedrun. Holy shit, you could actually probably fly out of bounds with this. Can I get ahead of Gary? Oh no, he just rubber bands ahead of you. Well, not really rubber banding, his AI is programmed to get... Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Go! I thought for a second because I ran out of boost, like, the punishment is that you instantly lose. No, that was weird. I'm never really at the threat of running out of time for these checkpoints. Baby game. Here we go. I think that's the end of the hot rod level.
Awesome. I love to feel the wind in my pores. Wearing a
And something I like about this game is that the end of each level gives you a preview of what's next for the character. Like here, SpongeBob falls down a hole, and you expect that the next one is going to be him falling down a hole. But instead, the next level starts, and you're now Patrick. That's actually pretty cool. The game's giving you like a cliffhanger, like an actual reason to continue on with the game. So you can get back to that part of the story. Anyway, here's the Patrick Starfish Man chapter. Yeah, Starfish Man. It's a parody of superheroes. With like a cel-shaded art style. And everyone's Patrick. Alright, I gotta hand it to them, that's pretty funny. Everyone's Patrick and they have the exact same voice.
Hello, Starfish Man speaking. Thank goodness it's you. Dreaded Patrick.
He's having a dream about the whole town populated by himself.
Starfish Man never turns down a challenge. Great. You know how to do your super turbo twist attack, right? Super turbo... Huh? Don't worry, it's easy. I like easy. Where are these bad guys anyway? Oh, I see.
Now, these are the enemies for this level. I'm pretty sure these are also one-hit kills because of the special thing that happens when you kill them. Turbo twist, yeah, it's the exact same moveset as Spongebob. Now you got the ground pound, you got that. Oh wait, no, that's not the same as Spongebob. It's a blowing ability with the C button. There's a blowing mechanic with Patrick. Yeah.
Hello? Hello, Starfish Man.
You gotta get up these phone booths every time you do something, so it can teach you how to do the next thing, because baby game.
Reporting for duty. I called to remind you of your supercharge ability. Supercharge? Yeah, I love supercharge.
617. 6767.
Use it to break through weak
67.
blocks around.
Yeah, like whenever a game asks you to shake the Wiimote and nunchuck up and down, it's like doing a 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Or what's his nunchuck move? Does he have a nunchuck move? Oh fuck, he has the same dash as SpongeBob. Oh, yep. Flick of the nunchuck, you can break down walls. Fun. Oh, this is torture. It's still making me do this. This is fucking torture. Please tell me no enemies actually make me do that. Please.
Hello, Starfish Man.
Please. I don't want to do that the entire level again.
Slam attack. You can use it to press buttons and to attack enemies. Try it out on those over there. One more thing. Sometimes you might have to slam multiple times.
You know, if there was any game that deserves like a remake, any SpongeBob game that deserves like a remake, it's probably this one. Because again, this game has some really good ideas. It has some charm to it. Gameplay variety, all that. It's just, you know, it was marked by the whole license game thing at the time of like you have to rush it out and make it the most bad bones experience. No one cared. None of the higher ups cared. Every time he spins, well, not every time he spins, but sometimes when he spins, he changes clothes. That's funny. There's a lot of visual polish put into this game. If only the polish was put into the gameplay. I fucking hate those kind of games. We just played a game like that. Although, to obviously a far worse degree than this. I mean, this isn't like faithful to the show or anything. This is doing its own thing, but I kind of like that. I like originality with an established property. Creative writing with established characters involved. Especially in a surrealist show like Spongebob, it makes sense. Yeah, we gotta fight the evil, fucked up supervillain, dreaded Patrick. Like, bro, they had fun coming up with these ideas. It's just, what if there was a world entirely populated by Patrick Star? They had fun,
May I help you? Watch out for
and I had fun seeing all this.
I'll have to find a way to turn it off.
Not so much playing it, but seeing it.
Here we go.
Also, the music in this level goes really hard. The music in the last level was okay, but the music in this level, bro, I mean, it's just generic superhero music, but it goes hard as fuck.
And there's that phone.
You should be hearing it.
Whoa.
It's really good. All that squash and stretch.
Who am I speaking to, please?
Ooh.
Starfish Man, I wanted to let you know that you've got a super bluster puff attack too. Not only can you use it against bad guys, but you can also use it to move objects or turn propellers. Ooh! Try it on those windows.
I don't really have the audio on my TV up that high, so I can't really make out what they're saying. So to me, that was just a scene of like a prolonged shot of one part of level. Okay, yeah, this is the blowing mechanic. Blow into the fans. So, I don't know, do something, I guess. What does this do? Lower platforms. Yep, that's the most creative thing they could think of with a fan to do. Lower platforms.
Look at it
I thought I could jump, take a tiny bit of a little corner cut onto that ramp, but I couldn't.
Are you a goon or a minion?
At least none of the enemies are forcing me to use the fucking dash ability. That's good, that's an improvement from the last level.
Now the whole world trembles.
We keep catching up to this guy, and he keeps running off. Patrick, he's right there, he's talking to you. Why don't you just go up and choke him to death?
Hello, Starfish.
All of this level could have been prevented right there. That would have actually been pretty funny.
Starfish Man,
Just like, cut off ending, just runs up and chokes him to death. And then the rest of the level is just getting out of there. And it's quick. But then this game would be too short. We have to make it at least, it's not even that long of a game, really. It just feels padded out. In case you got a memory like a thing, don't forget. Alright, that's pretty funny. Like, the game literally acknowledging and just giving you the same tutorial again. Yeah, I like that they're only using the nunchuck ability for, like, you know, shoving things. And it's not that often so far. I don't remember if it gets more often later on. Yeah, Patrick's level is probably the best so far. Out of the two we played. I don't remember how many segments there are. There's like 3 or 4 maybe.
Your supercharge will allow you to break through weak paper walls.
Let's see the... Oh yeah, that's mechanic. Oh, that's what you meant to do here, yeah. You meant to find all the posters and blow them away. So they found uses for the blowing ability. I'm proud of them. Oh, that music! And then it gets like an amped up version when there's action. It's so fucking good. The attention to detail in this game is like really good. In the areas where it's less supposed to be good than the gameplay.
Another dreaded Patrick poster blown into the trash. Stick 'em up, dreaded Patrick. And Starfish Man.
There's the last two.
Do you know that your supercharge will allow you to break through weak paper walls? Handy, huh?
Where's the last two? Been around this whole area. What are they? Oh, there's one. This is the same fuck ass image, copy and pasted.
Propaganda.
Why does he have a winder around like his neck?
Watch out for the gas. Try and find a gap. Wait for a gap and then run through.
I mean, I really have to do that. You can just jump over the green gas. Why is it leaking green gas? What the fuck?
You'll never catch me, you five-pointed imbecile.
Another telephone segment. Oh boy!
There's Starfish Man's boutique and store.
I get to sit around and watch.
On all the tall things
And remember these sorts of cutscenes you can't skip?
spin round.
Because you're in gameplay technically.
Want to do that? They're concealing something. Spin them all around and you'll find out. Mysterious and exciting.
This game is so weird because like there's moments of it where I'm like, you know, this is actually pretty fun.
Evil.
And then there's moments of it like this is like I'm waiting for this be over with. So I don't really know what I think of this about this game. Where am I meant to go? I didn't hear where I was meant to go. Maybe I should have the volume a little louder. Can you stand on this? Wait, can you stand on this? No. Is it like a button or something?
Give me a star, give me a fish, give me a man. What have you got? Fish star man. No, man starfish.
Am I meant to charge into these? Am I meant to charge into something else? I didn't actually hear what to do. Now I'm kind of lost.
This was a nicer city before all these evildoers showed up.
I think there's something here. No, there isn't. What am I meant to do? You go back in the telephone box? No. Am I meant to like go back and get something? Am I meant to enter one of these buildings? No. Oh wait, maybe I'm meant to like, I'm meant to blow on these. I'm meant to blow on things. Alright. I mean, that did something. Maybe I'm meant to blow on these. Oh, they're moving. Am I just meant to blow on all these? I'm just gonna blow on all these and see if what happens. Or if anything happens.
This neighborhood needs to be cleaned up. These ghosts are giving
He's
it a
jittering
bad
about.
rep.
There we go, you're meant to blow on everything. Pretty weird.
You handle
Yeah, why not
these.
just give me the enemies right away? Why do I have to blow on everything? All it gave me was a bunch of tokens I don't need.
My minions, Starfish Man. No matter, you won't defeat me. Again? Oh, there's that ringing. Must be coming from
It's the
close
weirdest
by.
segment so far. If I hadn't remembered I had the blow move, I would have been stumped away then. But I would have actually gone back to see if that was what I was meant to do. I really do just like lose brain cells sometimes.
No problem.
You can check the time during these segments, it's 6:32.
Hello? Hello, Starfish Man. One more thing I need to tell you about. Every time you see one of these tabs, you will be able to pop up some useful stairs. Go on, try it out. Well, thank you, phone guy.
Alright, so that's just a pain level. That mailbox wasn't there before. Hold Z. Oh! Grip the tab and pull across the screen. Oh, fuck me, it's using the pointer mechanics now. Bro, how would that have even worked on other consoles? Like, the other ones they could just replace with buttons, but that action, what would you even do on the other consoles? Maybe that's cut from the other versions. No, I don't need to do this, it's just that. I can tank the damage, it's fine.
Come get me, Flaxo. Are you a goon or a minion? No henchman is going to get in my way. One more for
The more these are defeated, the more layers get pulled off of that. Alright.
What do we have here?
Whale eat again?
Stop.
Oh, whale eat again. Ah, ha, ha.
Before you say anything, I have a plan to deal with this.
What time is it now?
Supercharge attack?
6:33.
No, it was something to do with rope and jellyfish and a picture of Squidward. But your way sounds better.
Find a way across the river.
Last time I ran out of wall, Squidward laughed at me. But it'll be different.
Oh, it's not that. I thought it was that. Or maybe it is it. Fucking do it!
No henchman is going to get in my way. Coming at ya.
At least the enemies do only take one hit. At least you're not stuck there wailing on enemies over and over like so many other games do, just to pad themselves out.
The hotter you'll be. If you go far away, then you'll get colder.
This game is generous in that regard. Okay, how this game is, you really would expect every enemy to take 5 hits or something,
Really hot now.
just to make it longer. Because longer game equals more money worth, right?
Hello. Okay, Starfish Man. You'll need to get past that.
That's just straight up a chain chomp from Mario.
Betcha. He's attached to that button. If you ground slam it enough, he should run off. Yay, more slamming!
We just straight up gotta release the chain chomp. I kind of found my own unique voice now. It's not like a rip of anything. Which is just my natural speaking tone, holy shit. I'm finally back to using my natural speaking tone. Not going, oh hey guys, or like, oh hey guys, I'm like trying to be like deeper voice. No, like just my natural speaking tone. What? And it's just to raise these again, like the thing we were doing with like the wench or whatever before. It's just doing it with a different action now. Alright, I guess that's the end of that segment. Ends pretty about way. This could have been like a one level, like one big segment. Like, come on. I don't think there's any minigames between this. Is there? Octopusoba? Octopussy? The Octusy? City Hall. I remember this. He's got someone tied up and they're about to be run over, and then oh yeah, it's okay. This is like one of the only minigame segments in this level. Make it stop the train. I think it's like force motion controls, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's force motion controls again. No, it's pressing A. Okay, so we're not 6-7ing or anything. We're just pressing A. This game's Wii version, and we're pressing A. Alright. Change of pace, I guess. This whole level is just chasing this one guy down the city. That's really all it is. Oh, now I know these give me Z's that I don't need. Why did the game force me to do that so I would know that these give me Z's that I don't need? There's the other guy. I saw him and then he went away. There he is.
Well, aren't you gonna thank me? Well, I don't see why I should. I'm still in peril. But the train stopped.
Oh yeah, and like he didn't want to be saved, I think. Is that the joke? I can't hear it through my TV.
Never fear, naked citizen. I, Starfish Man, shall find your clothes, and you will be embarrassed no more.
Find the costume pickup. Alright. We can go here now. This is blocked off before. See progression. Turn it down a little bit. It might be my TV might be picked up by the mic. Also, there's other people in the house. What are they doing there? Like the Dark Knight cape. I still can't hear what he's saying. Elvis! Make an Elvis costume. What? Okay. The level just disappeared. I think it wasn't like a soft log or anything, but the level just straight up disappeared. That's nice. I remembered this game having some sort of glitch like that, and there it was. The level straight up just disappeared. We'll do it again? No. Why did it do it? Why did the level just disappear? What the fuck? It's not like we fell through anything unless we fell through at like lightning speed. Did I like clip a certain part of the button? That was weird. Wait, why do we got a hot and cold meter? You showed me where the costume is. Oh, we got brightness. It's never quite clear what you have to do when they give you the buttons you've seen before, but then it's actually do a different thing and the buttons are just optional. Like, okay, sure. You forced me to press the buttons before and now I don't have to. Good. Just confuse me on what to do. Clamp this. Spatula, and then more blowing. And then we can press that button, alright. I like how it has like a Diddy Kong Racing ass font. Animation is my passion. Just lifting it up. I don't get the point of hot and cold meter when it's just a linear progression of platforms to unlock. I already have a map in my head of how to get to this thing. You showed me where it was. What's the point of this meter? I'm not actively searching the room for it.
Oh, that guy has got good taste.
It's just a thing added to exist. Just to say the level has it. Oh, it's not for me, it's for the train guy. Oh, okay, it just cuts off there, sure. Oh, it doesn't? Wait. Oh, it's because I hit this. Yeah, it says save there. Patrick's sliding that kind of looked like a bang boo. Like, you know, when bang boos do that running animation. This might be a more fun game than Zenless Zone Zero. No, Zenless Zone Zero has, like, it's quicker. Has more hype moments and aura or whatever, but I don't know, this game's funny! This game has wit to it. This game's not just boobs and ass jiggling in your face. The only appeal to Zenless is boobs and ass. Straight up.
You need to get higher up, Starfish Man. Pull the tab.
Here we go again. With this. Yeah, come on. Oh, alright. Come on, it pulled automatically last time. What do I have to do? Oh. What? Am I meant to hold a button for this? What am I meant? Where am I meant to put my cursor? Hold Z to grip the tab and then... Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Such a weird mechanic. I think these guys you might have to like dash into, but I haven't had to fight them so far. Yeah, I know. It just doesn't fucking work. It's gotta be fun like my own voice too, because I was actually kind of getting scared like my voice would never be tolerable. Because, you know, obviously kids are annoying. I hated my teenager voice because it was really like this. Oh no, this game sucks. And then I tried to do like the whole professor. I can't. It won't be picked up by the mic. I tried to do the whole like. You know, that insufferable shit. And then, you know, once I got past that and I transitioned to the other persona, I tried to do more of like a cutesy voice, but it ended up just coming off as like a childish sort of like, hey guys. And then once I transitioned out of that, I tried to do more like a deeper voice like this, like I'm in my 20s, but I'm not in my 20s. I'm not in my mid-20s, so this is just my natural voice. And I'm not in my mid-teens anymore, so it's not horrible. And I'm not trying hard to make it sound like something I'm not. Like, first time in my life since I was a little kid, I've not tried hard to sound like something I'm not. It's pretty good. It's pretty good when you don't try hard with your voice. Okay, why am I moving these things around? Like, what's the point? What am I meant to do with them? I got so sidetracked talking about my own voice, I just like completely lost what I'm meant to do. Move those cranes around and then like... It's like, oh, fuck off. Of course it's that. Good thing the game reminded me of this very useful move that works a lot of the time. Very useful move, I love it a lot. Just inching your way toward the thing, at least it's not attacking you, like you can't kind of inch my way toward the thing. The first two levels in this game are pretty long. And I don't blame anyone for like getting fatigued with the game early on. Because it's pretty basic stuff, and they're like an hour each. They just kind of feel like they never end. But once you get past them, the game really does pick up. Like, it doesn't become great, but more fun than this. I think this game shines most when it's not traditionally 3D platforming. I mean, it's like actual sort of minigame stuff. This game's actually pretty good at that. Two out of 5. Why am I clicking 5 of these? I'm clicking 5 of these and it's taking this long per. Like, yeah, this level's long. I think it says the longest level in the game. Oh, that's why I didn't have to bash it open. Oh, their clothes actually change when you punch them. I just noticed that. It's pretty funny. It's pretty fun and pretty funny. So, like, where in Bikini Bottom is this actually meant to be? Downtown? Because we saw Con Street in the last level, so I guess that was like Con Street, but is this downtown? Oh, I think I see why it's giving us like this cotton coal, because you are looking for 5 of them. I'm just returning it to this guy. You find and return 5 of them individually. It's pretty fucking lame. I would have rather just gave me like an open plane to look for them all and return them all at once instead of individually. But I mean, we gotta pad the game out. Kinda am just on autopilot for a lot of this. I think that that's just the infinite drain if, before you press that button. Alright, I remember this part. Oh, this area took a long time to go last, I remember.
Patrick everywhere.
Yeah,
That door shut behind me. So you found your way to the dreaded Patrick
DP.
Employment
His
Fair.
belt.
Perhaps
See, that's how you know he's the evil fucked up one.
one.
My evil fucked up clone. Oh, now they're armored. No, they're armored. Does that mean I have to... Oh, no. Please. Okay, good. They should take multiple hits. These are the enemies that take multiple hits. Alright. I really thought it was gonna make me do it. Alright, that activates that. And I must fall off my channel. If I slam, does it kill immediately? Oh, it takes off most of their clothes, I think? No, it doesn't.
You'll never stop me, you pig palooka.
Having my laptop up and down all around. Surprised I've only accidentally closed my laptop once this stream.
You'll never catch me, you five-pointed imbecile.
Man, I am kind of getting sick of these, you know, nothing burger games. These slop games. Boring games. I just don't have much to say, or much positive to say, about the actual gameplay. And, you know, I'm not the best commentator in the world, so I can't come up with interesting things to talk about when not talking about gameplay. Just kind of like, I'm just sitting here going through the motions, and it's just not really a fun stream. Not really a fun little let's play. I really can't wait till we get some better games. At least some more interesting games. I really do actually want to get to a game that's like actually dog shit. Not just like boring, but actually awfully shovelware designed. Then I'll have something to talk about. Do I gotta do this multiple times again? Yes. Did I forget to load something? Yeah, that's why I remember this part taking a long time, because it's kind of gotta roam around all of it. I just realized there's like that this like yellow paper that you slam into kind of looks like Spongebob with all the circles on it. Not sure if that was intentional. Okay, there we go. Now we can do what we were doing. Uh-oh. Almost missed it. Bro, I just love his face, man. Peter Griffin has chin. Bro has a Peter Griffin chin. That's how you know he's evil. Another one of these. Let's open up the path, but I gotta take down these guys first. What's on the question? But I want to take down his ugly mug. Let's screw it. Another walk down by the train station. Fun, fun, fun. Another one of these. Oh, it's the same one of these. I love how it gives you this control tutorial every single time you get near anything that would require that control. Is it because you can save at any point and they expected someone just to drop this game for months and then come back and not know what the controls are again? Did they really expect someone to just drop this game? Or is it just because it's for kids? I don't know. I kind of do have the temptation to just quit, but I gotta keep going.
Puff, and I'll blow your boosters down.
And this isn't too boring yet.
Start with bad. These paper walls are like heaven to me.
Alright, that was a waste of time. Good. Unless... Okay, now we gotta actually pay attention to the meter, I think. So it's not around here. Wait, there's no point in going there? Why? What the fuck, man? That's not level design. I thought that was the intended path. No, that is the intended path. Right? Am I wrong? Am I supposed to go this way? That's a locked door. Oh. And I see some seams in geometry, but it is a breakable wall, if that makes sense.
Rock beats paper.
I just have to increment myself.
I wonder how his outfit ended
There's the
up
fourth one.
here.
A big area, you know what that means.
The tab shouldn't
More fucking pull the switches, do all the things, and then you can get up. Fight the enemies, pull the switches. That's the gameplay loop of this level. Fight the enemies, pull the switches, get up, repeat. That's how you know this is slop. Because that's the only thing they could think of to make level design that isn't finished in a minute. It's just design it so you have to pull all the switches to progress. Unless there are some creative ways to get up. Okay, yeah, you are meant to do that with the trains. I wasn't sure. Thanks for reminding me, game. Oh, no? Then didn't do anything? Oh, because it's blocked. Why did it give me the what? Why did it tell me what to do with the train when the wait? That one oh, it is blocked. Why did it tell me what to do with the train when I'm next to a train that can't be moved? What kind of ash backward shit is that? Is this actually a puzzle, or is it just do it once? Okay, let's do it once. So I don't know how to activate the lowest one. Huh? So I guess it's just a side quest in this level. Oh, here we go. Why is the lowest one like the most hidden button? I could not find that. It was like in a corner. It's crazy. Oh, was I not meant to do that? Or, wait. Oh, I'm meant to go, yeah. And then... Can I make that jump? Yes. I was thinking like I couldn't make that jump. Alright, time to do this weird shit again. At least once you figure it out, it's pretty easy. Pretty painless. And there we go.
Well, this would look so good on me.
It's 7 o'clock, we got 1 more hour. I really do hope to beat this level tonight. I want to get past like the early parts of this game really are a slog. But once I get to like the first plankton level, then the game gets decent. Not like good, but decent. No, fuck you guys. I'm doing this. I'm leaving you alone. Okay, let's test if they do have to be. Just a test. No, okay, they're just obstacles. Now we're up here. See, it's progression because we were where the villain was before. He was taunting us before, and now we're up here. It's progression. And why is Patrick in dirty ass underwear? I just noticed that. Oh, so we're gonna do it again? Lovely. At least it works that time. How did he get up here? He wasn't near us like 5 seconds ago, and he's up here. Freaking magic teleporter. He really is fucked up and evil. Although I said return the same pickup, man's like, yeah, it is the same. It is the same, we gotta press the switch again, 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 again. Why are you breaking those boxes? There's like nothing in them. What's the point of breaking the boxes? Oh, okay, he's standing now. Now we've returned everything. And he's Elvis. Good. Real worth my time that was.
We're so glad to see you, Starfish Man. The whole town's been overrun with dreaded.
There was no. Do you see that? There was no walk cycle with this guy. He just slid in. Do you remember the walk cycle where he came into the scene? Fucking slid in.
Clean up the town, eh? What I need is laundry detergent. Lots and lots of laundry detergent.
Oh great, more enemies. Just what I wanted. And then we have whatever this is. It's like washing detergent. Why is there such a focus on clothes? I guess random funny. Why am I collecting these now? Why is the hot and cold meter still there even though I've got all the Elvis things? Nice I teleport right in front of the enemies, so I don't have to walk to them. It's nice I only have to fight a couple enemies against these instead of doing more fucking platforming and puzzles. Goodness knows if they had more time there would have been so more platforming and puzzles in this area. It's not puzzles, you just like press the switch and then the thing moves.
Whiter than white? Sounds like it'll do the job. Here you go, Mayor.
He just slides in! Did they forget to animate him at some points? Was he like animated with 2 different people and one of them forgot to, or just didn't want to do the walk cycle? That's so janky. How did... Like, I was being joking before, like, but like, how did that get past quality assurance? That's so janky, you can clearly see that.
That doesn't matter. I dare you to find my secret lair and have a
Even then, it's just look at just the same looping animations every dialogue scene.
Spring right then. Starfish Man,
Can't skip this.
prepare for a showdown? Yes, for a showdown. But I wanted to say... Hello? Hello?
7:05. All right, that's the end of that long ass segment.
Meanwhile, Starfish Man has arrived.
Dreaded Patrick. He's dreadful in a cute kind of way.
And have in store for our intrepid hero, as Dreaded Patrick decorated his lair with
Wales Day.
new stripes. The plot
March
thickens.
10, 2006.
Oh, Starfish Man, so glad you made it. You're just in time to see the culmination of my evil plan.
I just realized the two Wii games we played so far are launch titles. I didn't mean to go in sequential order of release, and now I'm debating like actually going in sequential order with these Wii games. With like the stack I've got just going in order release instead of whatever's on the top of the stack. Because this was picked out because it was on the top of the stack, not because it was also a launch title. Alright, it's just straight up enemy gauntlet. This is straight up had no other ideas for level design, because we're going up like a rocket sort of area. And this is the final bit of the level. There's just random shit crashing down to add challenge, I guess. And then these cutscenes to add progression, I guess. Oh, and now we've stopped. What does that mean? I gotta dodge the green acid goo shit. Whatever this is. Even though I can just stand right here because it's only on like the orthogonal points. Or whatever those are called. Coronal? Orthogonal? I don't know. I'm waiting for another scan bot to appear in chat, because whenever I have an empty chat, there's always a scan bot. Probably a good thing I only pay when I have an empty chat, so no one actually falls for them. There's life preservers, you know, Splunch kind of has a theme with life preservers. Obviously it's because it takes place in the water. What's up, the real erg? Big boys, big final boss. There's no real final boss. There's no real boss fight yet. There hasn't actually been like a proper boss fight. Yeah, despite Dreaded Patrick being introduced as the villain for the level, there's no real boss fight with him. Does it just kind of ends like that? We're breaking up on the rocket ship. Yeah, this is the ending for this one. Dreaded Patrick ties us to a rocket ship. And then we blast off. Old Team Rocket style. Type shit. And then that's the cliffhanger for Patrick's part of the story. He's been sent to space. What is that? Is it like a creature? I thought for a second it was like a swimming ring, but I think it's just a creature wrapped around him. It's more than he can stomach. So now we have Plankton segment. Again, pretty cool that you can play as Plankton in one of these. He's like playing as the villain of the show. And he's on his own mission. He's trying to... Well, he found a thing that can increase the size of the patty. I think he like fed a patty crumb and increased it to a full burger somehow. And now we're running away from it. Get it? It's a joke about how plankton is small. Yeah, that's just the entire joke of this thing, but we get a 2D platformer! And this is where the game actually gets pretty fun. Because something you should know about me is that I am more partial to 2D platformers than 3D ones. It's something I've realized pretty recently, actually. Like, my entire life, ever since I was a kid, when I was younger, I was more partial to 3D platformers, because 2D ones, it's harder to see what's in front of you when it's like to the right of you. It's hard to predict what's gonna come up, and then I die and I lose all my lives and game over and have to do the level again. That's why I never liked 2D games. Because I only ever played like 2D Mario and Sonic growing up, where I die and then have to do the level over again because I couldn't see what was in front of me. And like older 2D Mario still didn't really appeal to me. But when I play a game that is actually like well designed, like actual 2D Sonic, when I got older and realized that you're more meant to use momentum and fly over most of the obstacles in 2D Sonic. And then when I play something like 2D Rayman, which beyond Rayman 1 is pretty fair in the difficulty and actually has some really interesting level designs in it. And like you can very much sometimes you know you get like surprised by something coming that you can predict in 2D Rayman, but a lot of the time it's very fair. Like Rayman Origins is a very intentionally designed game for you to be able to flow through it. I played like the Rayman handheld games. The Raving Rabbids on DS is also like pretty lenient, pretty easy, it's more focused on like the caution gimmicks in that game than they sort of press 1 to grip things. Oh, more motion controls! You have to inflate a balloon! Chad, that's how you know this game is good. You have to inflate a balloon. But this is getting me pretty engaged actually, because like I'm being chased. But my point is, once I started playing like 2D Rayman and 2D Sonic and all that, I started realizing like, damn, these games, 2D games can actually have some pretty good design of them. Pretty nice levels. And once I realized that, I became more partial to 2D games. I think Rayman was definitely the thing that made me realize that. Because when I went... Oh, okay. I just couldn't... Yep, I'm playing Creature from the Krusty Krab. It's not the best game, but it's fun. In certain levels. Like this one. Because I've realized over the years that, like, I think the Rayman series made me realize this, because I played like the 2D Rayman games, and then I went back to Rayman 2 and 3, and it's like, this shit's kind of boring. Like, 3D games are a lot more lenient with difficulty, but they're also... Well, like, 3D games of this time, 3D kids games of this time, they're more like what the previous 2 levels were, where it's like, kind of run around, solve a puzzle, hit a switch, do some enemies. And that's kind of like the gameplay loop, and it's just, I don't know. When you drag that out in a full 3D environment, it's just like... Bro, it takes way too long to pump that up. He's coming for you real fast. You have to do this real fast. But hey, at least I'm only using the Wiimote, not the nunchuck. Bro, if they had mapped that to the nunchuck, I would not have been able to get past this. Again, very telltale sign of like an early Wii game, because it uses the Wiimote on its side and the nunchuck at the same time. Like, just swaps between them at random. Oh, here's a minigame. Okay, use the D-pad to move. And then it's basically red light, green light. When he looks at you, you gotta stop and you gotta get 15 things. Work slowly. Yeah, you don't have to stop entirely and miss everything, you just have to go slowly. This is kind of interesting. I mean, it's bare bones, but it's interesting. Actually, just like the 2D platforming we were just doing. bare bones and really only good because you're being chased, but you know, it's not horrible. It's not bad. Maybe I'm just being extremely generous because the last game we streamed was Cars and that game was like sleep-inducing. But maybe I'm just being generous of this game because it's at least keeping my attention somewhat. But I don't care. It's keeping my attention somewhat, and that's good enough. Maybe I just need to play better games. Maybe I need to have better standards. Maybe me considering this game good enough is a sign I need to have better standards. Who knows? I mean, like, you can think of whatever you want of any game, but I gotta be, like, the only person giving this game a pass because it's, like, just not as bad as I've seen from other similar games.
Will this Patty ever cease to hound me? Someone should call the mayor about this.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention the music in this one, too. It's even better than the music in the last level. Oh, it's a oh, what's it here? More waggling. It's a remix of, it's actually a remix of, like, one of the production songs from the show, Grass Skirt Chase. And it's a really good remix. It's less fast-paced than the original, and it's more focused on sounding like something that could be a level theme, instead of like a action theme. And I like it. This is the first part of the game where I'm like, hey, this isn't so bad. You probably, you know, you probably would have expected this point in the game, like, we're introduced to Plankton, so he's gonna have his own, like, boring 3 platforming segment, but no, he has this. There's actual variety here. Like, once you get past the first 2, I know I keep repeating myself, but once you get past the first 2 levels, this game does pick up, and this is an example of that. If I remember, this level isn't that long. It's just like, I think 4 or 5 segments of this, like going through different areas. I think you go through like the stadium from the Smoking Peanut episode at some point. See, there's references in this game. It actually references the source material too. With the remixes and the locations. If you want references, this game has that. I'm in the flow of it. I'm locked in, fellas. Loading. Oh, we're gonna do this every single... Okay, it's another one of those levels that swaps gameplay every time, like the first level did. Now I gotta do 18 of these. I'll collect 18 of these. Vase? Oh, that's the bad one. If you just tap it and it doesn't go into running mode. Pretty easily cheesable, but it is a kids game. If you hit the vase, does it take away your stuff? Well, I don't know. Can you jump? Oh, you can jump! You know, Plankton in that barrel suit kind of looks like Chibi Robo. I never played Chibi Robo, but that's what he looks like. We've been live for 2 hours. See, I told you we'd get past the 2nd level, and we're well into the 3rd one now.
The cross-station annoying facility, and anchovies are us corporate headquarters.
You see that Oyster Stadium? What is it, the Titanic? I just saw the Titanic on the map, like the actual Titanic. Where in Bikini Bottom is the Titanic? Oh boy, this thing. But now it's gears. Wait, where's the patty? Are we not being chased now? Are we just inside some? We're just inside like a factory. I don't remember the factory location from the show, though we are plankton small, so maybe it is location from the show, just like scaled way up. Like the parts of it you wouldn't see from someone else's perspective. I wasn't really paying attention. It's just I remember the last segment in this being a location from the show, so I thought all these were. Okay, so the first segment had the balloon mechanic, and you actually had oh there we go. You actually had pressure with the balloon mechanic in the first segment, and then the second segment you didn't. Good game design. Oh, I didn't realize we were going into a separate dimension. You are locked to a linear path. You can't divert. Like invisible boundaries locking you to left or right. That's how they made it 2D in the 3D game engine. But hey, 2.5D. That's pretty novel for a licensed game like this. I mean, at least for me, it is. I associate 2.5D with like Klonoa, you know, actual games. Games on like the PS1, but this is on the Wii.
Thank Neptune for that. He's gone.
This type of game was out of fashion on consoles, but they still did it. I mean, it's just a portion of the larger game, but still. You know, I think if the first couple of levels were 2D like this, I think I would have enjoyed this game a lot more. It really does not put its best foot forward. You have to get like 3 levels deep to find something really fun in this game. Both of them are horizontally? Oh, yeah. He's like catching his breath. Not as funny as a concept of not as funny of a concept as the last Patrick level. But we traded a funny concept for good game design, or level design.
Too close for me. Oh, rats.
I assume if you jump out while he's looking at you, you instantly lose. Is the target like whatever you got last time? Because I think I got 22 last time. Was that the first time? No, I think I got like 22 or something the first time. No, it's not what you got last time. It's all like 22 is a specific number. I thought, was that what I got last time? Let's move the goalpost. No, it's just going up in a weird order. It went 15 and then add 3 to 18 and then add 5 to 22. Wow, we have 24. 120 snooze points! 120 things I don't need! You're too kind, game.
Bikini Bottom has a long, proud, and noble history of sporting events at its stadium. Well, except for that incident with the rabid shrimp.
Is this gonna be the last one?
Talk about that, huh?
Or is this gonna be... Is there one more after this? I think this is the last one.
Will this Patty ever cease to hound me?
Oh, I see what you're doing. It's a larger map, but it's split off by loading screens. Because that was the end of the last portion. Behind me. So it's one big map, but it's split off by loading screens. You gotta press 1 and then pump. You can't just pump. Oyster Stadium from the show. Reference. Continuity. Mentioning something that was only in like a couple episodes. That's cool. I don't know how many episodes the Oyster Stadium has been in now. I only remember it was in Smoking Peanut, and I think it's the only one it was in at the time. Again, I don't know what season we were on by when this game came out. I don't have a mental log of every single Spob episode. So I'm just guessing here. I could very well be wrong. It's pretty cool level design too. We're circling around the arena, and then we get into the stadium itself. We'll wait for the green gas again. Kind of wish this Plankton level took a unique art style. It's not just like, you know, generic 6th gen kids game graphics. Generic 6th gen cartoon game made on a budget graphics. Okay, I thought those would automatically send you in a direction. So I'll play plenty of games like that. Are we done? It seems like it. Yeah, this is it. I think we have one more mini game and then we're moving on. Again, this game really does pick up the pace. Like, these levels get way shorter after the first two. I keep thinking it's toe controls to move side to side, because that would make sense for this kind of port. I get 27, so it isn't what you got last time, it's just random.
Stay still, he might not have seen you. Oh no! Got one!
We're running out of time, oh boy!
Got one!
Oh no.
Got me!
-5? Oh, like, literally he takes 5 away from me.
When I was small.
Oh, do I just get to continue? I don't have to win that? I thought you had to win that. I just get to continue. Oh no, there is one more segment. I remember Oyster Stadium being the last one. Maybe it's just the only location I remembered. Okay, now we're in... Oh, no, we're just going back to the chum bucket. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember now. This is the last one. It is a big map that loops back on itself. We got sinking barrels now. More balloons! Oh! Alright, this level's starting to wear its welcome a little bit now. Now we've had 5 segments. And then that minigame. Starting to wear it out a little bit. But I'm pretty sure we're done soon. And then we can get back to Spongebob's plot. See, the game, like, it leaves you cliffhangers, and then you return to the plot points. It's like actual reason to progress, so you can see what happened, and then you get into the finale. It's like not a long game at all. Long levels, but it's not a long game. Actually, now that you've actually brought up Rayman, it is very similar progression-wise to Rayman 3. It's like the same level count and the same sort of length for each one. Except Rayman 3 obviously didn't have the gameplay variety. I mean, you had sparse minigames like the shoe or the shooting thing with Glowbox. But it wasn't like this. There was no 2D segment. Well, there was technically, but it was its own side game in that. Holy shit, he's fucking going! Bro, that animation was way sped up. I always loved Plankton. He's always been one of my favorite like cartoon villains. His voice, his voice, his design, the way he presents himself, the way he speaks, and just like the outlandish plans he come up with. It's like some of those entertaining parts. Some of my favorite episodes are Plankton-centric episodes, like Algae's Always Greener. Or Plankton's Army. Oh my god, Plankton's Army is such a good episode. Shook my Wiimote so violently, I thought I was gonna drop it. I love how the patty just waits for you while you do this. Can't get his animation speed up again. Aww. The like situations Plankton gets himself into and like the ways plans have foiled. When it's written well, it's written really well. It's pretty basic. This game as a whole segments where you play as Plankton and get to see things from his perspective, and it induces some of that good writing in there. Like the whole concept that he's being chased by a giant patty and then grows himself and then gets revenge. It's pretty entertaining. Like, even though we were probably at the start of Season 5 or something, this game does feel very much written like the first 3 seasons. It's got that level of wit to it. I guess we weren't that deep into, like, the mid-era. It was only, like, Season 4, maybe beginning Season 5. That was still, like, decent. There were still some decent episodes in there. I mean, I haven't really seen much beyond Season 3 again, but from what I could tell, 4 and 5 weren't that bad. It only got, like, truly bad in, like, Season 6, 7, 8. And then 9, kind of, and then after Season 9, it kind of just... Speaking of Spob, here we are back with him. So yeah, he's fallen down a chasm, and it's a whole skydiving segment. I think in the GBA version, the skydiving part was in the first level, but here you gotta wait. We gotta move him with the pointer, weirdly enough. I expect this to be like tilt controls or something. No, you gotta move him with the pointer. Tilt controls or maybe the stick. So yeah, we got way further than I thought we would actually. This is level 4 now. We're almost halfway through. Oh, this is a big ass chasm.
I better leave that gold for the pirates. I'm the coolest sponge in Bikini Bottom. I can land on that nice, soft Alaskan bullworm. Alaskan bullworm!
Alaskan bullworm, you know what that means, right? As I scratch my chin. Bro, what is that redder Spongebob on the left there? Looking like evil Pomni. Kinda cringe. Oh, it's the Vor level. You know they had to do it to us. And we're back to the really boring SpongeBob Patrick 3D gameplay with the broken motion controls.
I'll find inside this worm.
We had that real fun Plankton level and then we're back to this, but I think this is the last like traditional platforming level. And then the rest of it is like wacky shit.
I've been here a few weeks now.
A few weeks? But don't you want to get out? Aren't you worried about...
Bro, it's literally inside the thing.
No siree, there ain't no digesting going on. We're respectable folks. Just ask all the people who live down here. They're nice people, if you don't mind the smell.
I can't live in here. It's moist and slimy.
How did he swallow the chum bucket? The chum bucket was right there in Plankton's level. Maybe this is like... No, it can't be. It can't be backwards time. Is there two chum buckets? Why does this thing swallow the chum bucket? It was there in Plankton's level.
What other bits...
I know it's a dream, but like that's actually like, inconsistency there. I don't know if they paid attention to that.
You will have no trouble working it out for yourself.
How long is this cutscene?
For the castaways, I'm sure he'll...
What do Old Man Jenkins gotta explain? In case you've forgotten. This is the real game.
Those castaways usually help me out.
Back to 3D. Back to not as good. And now I don't know where to go because I'm pretty sure that toxic goo is a pit. Oh, it went. Activate this. So yeah, we gotta like have Old Man Jenkins, which I think is a character from the show. Or was it Cannonball Jenkins? I don't know. I think he got a name change. But we gotta get him help us build a plane to get out of here. But to build a plane, he needs all the plane parts. So that's an excuse to do more platforming. Yippee-ki-yay.
Excuse me?
Maybe if I perform a daring rescue, which is my...
That's what Mr. Krabs look like in this game.
Find some plane building stuff.
Tiny Mr. Krabs is... And wait, there's like sponge platforms there. So it swallowed other sponges? Is that like, the sponge will just walk on his dead relatives? That's morbid.
Those monsters have overrun our entire village.
Your village is inside a worm?
Yes. Where do you live?
In a pineapple? Look, I got eaten by accident, and I'm trying to find stuff to fix a plane with.
I'll help you, but first you need to help me.
What is this thing that they're standing on, bro?
Including my
Old jellyfish looking platform. Is this like a flat head jellyfish that it swallowed?
And if I rescue it...
Remember, everything here is implied that it's either swallowed it or it's something's been created inside its body. She's gross funny. No, 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 no. No, no, I forgot that SpongeBob level means another variant of this enemy. Oh, oh, you ready? Are you ready? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Get me back to the plankton level. Please, make the plankton level go longer. I don't want to do this.
Turny.
We got more winches. So it's just the first level. But now it's all organic caves. Yeah, alright, let me just point this out. This is the exact same concept as a level in the cut prototype for Raving Rabbids. which would have been a game that launched with this if that game wasn't switched around. My nunchuck just fell. Thankfully, I was being held by the Wiimote. We could have lived in a universe with 2 Wii launch games that have vor levels. You gotta slam down on the gross pus. Why is it such a common theme in kids' media to be inside a giant creature? Is it like, oh, it's scientific, you get to see what the inside of the body looks like? Yeah, it's all cartoonified, so there's no point in that here. In this instance, I don't know, it makes sense if making something educational, but this ain't. This is just because vor funny. To be clear, I'm not actually like grossed out by this or anything. It's just like trying to point out all this shit. Literally. I bet there's actually a poop room. I don't remember, but there probably is actually a poop room. Something implying the existence of an anus. Again, the cut Rayman 4 Rabbids prototype level was called Sphincter Cell. The insides of the body are funny. But again, really good music. Does that open the door? Thank you. We can leave this room. After the winch. See all these things here are just reskins of the enemies from the Hot Rod level. These are just reskin tires. Now it actually makes more sense for them to bounce because it's like organic. It gets repetitive commenting on how bad this is, but it really is inexcusable at this point. Like, work! Please! And that green pus is just retextured oil. Reusing assets, but now recoding them. I mean, it's smart. Cuts down development time, you know, not having to create all new assets. You know, this actually isn't as slow pace as the first 2 levels. This actually isn't that bad. I mean, I don't know where I'm going. The camera isn't doing a good job showing where I'm going. But I'm not forced to like hit 100 switches and enemies before I can open up a door to progress. Oh, there we go. Now the camera shows me where I'm supposed to go. Thanks, camera. Really would have liked camera control in this game. You could have mapped it to some... So, turns out, the D-pad is mapped to this. They just never fucking tell you that. You have to figure that out on your own. So, all the trouble, all the trouble I've been having with every single time the game forced me to do this, it was all for nothing. Because I could have just, yep, it's a whole thing. The game, I don't think the game ever told me I could do it with the D-pad. Wait, why you got like a, why you got like a cog on your head? What's been going on down in here, in the organic caves? Bro, that's like actually faster movement too. That's like actually like straight up a dash button. It's not like just an attack. It's straight up a dash button. Actually like speeds the levels up. Real useful tool once you figure out it's not just mapped to terrible nunchuck swinging. It doesn't fucking work. Why does the game never tell you you can use it with the D? Nah, the game had to have told me at some point. I just wasn't paying attention. There's no way the entire game, you go the entire game without once telling you it's also mapped to the D-pad. They just expect you to want to use motion controls. 2006 launch title, let's go! I get to motion control my Spob. This is all I've wanted to do in a video. So yeah, we gotta save all these people. Because we don't really save them because they're still trapped in here. We just untie them. What a hero we are. I think that's the first time we're seeing actual food swallowed by this thing. I know I'm actually platforming around like specific parts of its body, but it all looks the same. So it's just like abstract flesh tunnel. Kinda wish more attention to detail, more of that attention to detail was put in. Hold on, please tell me you can do this with the D-pad as well. No, I don't think you can. I think this is force motion controls. But why do they never tell you can do the dash with the D-pad? And now I gotta reel in that I can do the dash anytime I want and speed up traversal in these hallways. But I mean, you know, I complained a moment ago about, oh, we're back to all good old Spongebob levels, boring, but, you know, this is a lot better design than the first couple levels. The first couple levels are very repetitive. Fight all the enemies, hit all the switches, be locked in a room for like 10 minutes. But this, you're only locked in a room for like 3 minutes. And then you literally get sucked. It's like partway through the game, they actually realize how to design levels. Maybe they got some different level designers to do this one. Why do they have cogs on their heads? What's the lore behind that? Oh yeah, speedrun. Now I can speedrun through all this. Now that I've unlocked the abilities and not have to deal with awful motion controls. Nice.
Nice work, yellow guy.
But yeah, of the 3D levels, this is my favorite. I mean, saving people is just another extension of Find All the Things, but they're painless to save compared to the Patrick level where you have to do all this bullshit. This is actual platforming. I am platforming in the platform game. That's crazy. My standards are so low that I'm shocked about platforming in the platform game. This game has lowered the bar so much.
You're on my Christmas card list.
See, I was pressing the D-pad before and nothing was happening, so I thought nothing was mapped to the entire D-pad. No, something is mapped to the D-pad. The top of the D-pad. I just wasn't hitting up on the D-pad the whole time to find out. Oh, okay, so we gotta deal with these guys. You have to deal with them anyway, because they keep coming. They keep coming, nice! I thought we... And that is another reuse animation battle. Okay, so I gotta do the whole room again. I think I have to do the whole room again. It doesn't freaking save your progress. I gotta do the whole room again. We're getting pretty close on time as well. I think I'm just gonna find the next save point and stop for tonight. Why doesn't that just like insta-kill them? Why does it knock you away?
Thanks, little sponge.
Hold on, I need to test if you can jump out of this dash.
Thank you.
You just like stable down. You can jump out of the dash, right? You can! Alright, I got my fingers at a weird precision around the Wiimote now. And hold on, when I died to the goo earlier, it didn't reset my progress. When I died to an enemy, it resets my progress. See? Because that's fair. Okay. Where's the last one? There it is. It just appears out of the orange goop. And Mr. Krabs. A lot of Mr. Krabs. Is this his children? Is this Glowbox's 650 children? I remember this when I was a kid too. The winches after the first one is like impossible. And then the ones after that are like super straightforward. I don't know why they get easier. The game is designed so weird. I know I said we're gonna get to the next save point, but it's not 8 o'clock yet, and I don't feel like just on the stream. See, now I can just do that. See, now it's not a bother to deal with these guys. Larry the Lobsters. We got Mr. Krabs and Larry the Lobster. See, it's the two crustaceans. That's funny. You don't even have that much restricted, like, movement when you're dashing. I forgot the button, fuck. There's a lot more platforming here. A lot more. It's like actually kind of fun. 5 minutes left. And that's the ironing board we gotta go for. Yes. See, now we can take advantage of the fluid movement. Like, surprisingly fluid. I mean, I guess he is a CN. Bash. That's how you meant to do it, guys. Just bash and boom. Not trying to do it.
Perhaps I can help you out.
Like, come on, just tell me I can do it with the D-pad. If not accidentally, I would have never figured that out. It's so bad. It's so bad that they don't tell you.
I brought back your wife.
They just expect you to want to do motion controls. Because 2006, bro.
With my aeroplane or not?
Get with it.
Take my wife. Please.
Yeah, they make a whole joke here that this guy's like in love with an ironing board.
To stay here?
Get it? Because he's in love with an animate object and he's like, he's been trapped here. It's like he's been trapped here for so long and he's been in love with an animate object. It's funny, right? I don't know. I guess back then, attraction to inanimate things or like fictional characters or whatever wasn't taken as seriously. Nowadays, I think more people are realizing that, yeah, people genuinely do have that. Because it can be a comfort for people. Back then, it was kind of more taken as a joke. Alright, here's kind of a take on Explode if you ever played that in Mario 64 DS. If something goes on the wrong colored conveyor, just, yeah. And now we use tilt controls to move this thing. Golden Spatula! Battle Bikini Bottom reference! No, it was already going on right now. I assume with the plankton minigame, you don't actually have to win this either. So. Oh, it's physics with these objects. That's neat. It's pretty actually intuitive. When it uses just the Wiimote, it's intuitive, but when it uses the nunchuck, ooh, I'm getting into this. No, it was in the right one. It was in the correct one. Oh, okay, the Z tokens. Don't get sucked up by those. Save your game, yes. What time is it? It's 7:58. We're gonna have to cut off in like 2 minutes. Well, this is actually a pretty successful stream. I got a lot done. And again, it's not that bad of a game. I'm actually kind of excited to return to it. Especially now we're in fun levels. But not agonizing levels. The Vor level.
The big cheese said his wife was always supportive. What now? Is that enough stuff? Can we take off now? Please, please?
Sorry, Spongebob, it ain't that simple. The bird ain't fixed up yet. There's an inventor lives nearby. You should talk to him.
Alright, yeah, it's the second part of the level, but it's 7:59, so I'm gonna stall for a minute here.
I need more plane parts, Spongebob. Check with that inventor, huh? Hi, Spongebob. That inventor.
Oh, okay, that registered as a shake. Can I get one more nunchuck? Ayy! One more nunchuck! Ayy. Bob. Put your nunchuck away, kid! It's time to end the stream. Or I'm gonna end the recording and then end the stream. We really could just end both at the same time. It automatically ends it. And it's not like YouTube, I have to end it on YouTube's end as well.